Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl here, Winnie. Welcome to yet another amazing video. Yes, we have stayed for a very long time without us having a discussion. And if you're new here, this is a YouTube channel where we share amazing tips on cooking, homemaking, organizing, and parenting in general. And welcome. Kindly subscribe. So that we can continue growing this YouTube channel together. We are road to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, only 13 left we reach 1,000 subscribers. Kindly subscribe to support this girl. So today we are having a discussion, an amazing discussion concerning house helps. This is one discussion that a topic that most of you told me to handle, about how to deal with house helps, how to recruit a good house help, how to maintain them and all that, and how to handle a bad one. Yes, how do you ensure that your kids are well taken care of when you are at work. But I decided, instead of starting with the negative part of the negative side, or starting with the house helps themselves, I want to start with us, the employers. Yes, let's start with the employers. We are the one who go looking for them. So I've decided, let me start with us employers, the things that we are not supposed to do to them, and then now we can evaluate ourselves. So by the time I'm doing on what the house help should not do to their employer, at least as an employer, you will ask yourself, are these the things I'm doing good or bad? So guys, keep it tuned. Here are 10 things that you should never do to your house helps. This is according to me. This is gospel according to Winnie's Happy Home. If you have a different opinion, you can actually write down and you tell me the topic that you want me to address when it comes to house help. I'll be glad to address it in our next video. So things that you should not do to your house help as an employer. Number one is deny them. Sorry, someone touched my camera and it went off. So number one, things that you should not do to your house help. Number one is deny them food or give them separate meals. Yes, I've seen comments online that there are employers who give their employee, their house help, different meals, that they cook chicken or something and then you tell them to cook githeri for themselves or something. To be honest, that is weird. That is inhuman. Why would you tell her to cook different meals? Let me just say, when you bring a house help in your house, she's part of the family. Yes, she's part of the family because she's taking care of your children, she's taking care of your home, your household and everything. So why would you give a part of your family different meals? Let's start with different meals. Why would you be cooking different meals? I think that is a lot of wastage of resources. I feel like it's very wrong to deny them food and also to give them separate meals. I think they are part of the family and whatever it's being eaten by everyone, they should also eat. Unless, for example, in my house, unless like on Saturday, we want to clear the leftovers in the fridge. So this is the food that we have eaten like the whole week. We just want to clear so that we will start the week on a clean slate. Now that's when everybody in my house say what they want to eat, and that's now when we eat only different meals, because there is some githeri left, there's some chicken, there's some chapati. So everybody say, what do you want to eat? And then, but it's what the family has been eating, not that we give them different meals, like we eat different meals. So I feel that is wrong. As an employer, we should ensure that at least we make them feel at home, we make them feel part of the family, so that even when they are taking care of the children, they feel that they are home. Yeah, they are not like, oh, I wish I was at home, I could have eaten what these people, as in, don't make them feel discriminated while they are taking care of your household. So number one, don't deny them food, or give them separate meals. Number two, denying them time to sleep or rest. Yes, I hear that there are employers who don't allow their help to sleep. They sleep very late, like 1, and then they are by 4 they are waking up, and then they expect them to take care of the kids or the family. I feel that is wrong. Even you as a human being, you need time to rest. Yes, you need time to rest. You need to come up. You need to tell them the work they are supposed to do so that they can plan themselves, so that they can get themselves time to sleep. For example, me, my kids sleep during the day. So if she decides to sleep that time to take a nap for 1 hour, I don't have a problem, because that is, she has finished her work and she need a nap. So even if it's not sleeping, just resting, catching up with friends or doing something or going through the phone. So I feel it's good to allow your help to have some time to rest. Yes, just to have a breather. Just to have a breather. That is very good. Even you as a human being, you need your time to rest, so that at least you can rejuvenate, and your body, you can think straight, and you can have some energy to do the next task. So number 3, not paying them on time, or not paying them in full, all withholding payments. I'm going to repeat, because I know some of us employers, we are culprit. Yes, not paying them on time, not paying them in full, or withholding payment. I think I had a girl complaining in Facebook that that their employer withholds payment. Like, for example, she broke a plate, and then the employer was like, you're going to pay for that plate. So during when the employer was paying them, they deducted that money for a plate. I think accident happened, unless they did it intentionally, like they took plate, threw them. Accident happened in the kitchen, and then there is always wear and tear. It's always to tell them to be careful when you are handling things, because they require money to replace, they require money to manage. Just talk to them and tell them, when you are working around, handle things properly. But I feel it's bad to withhold payment, that they burned a shirt while ironing, unless they did thing intentionally. I think also, I don't think withholding payment is the correct way of dealing with the issue. I feel that talking it out and warning them and telling them to handle things well, it would be a better solution, other than withholding payment and then not paying them on time. I think your house help, because she really need this money, and they're not paid that much money. I think the best thing, you should ensure that their salary is one of the bills that you should pay. The way you pay rent, water, electricity, it should also be among the main bills. You should not that pay all the other bills, and then now you are like, oh, the money is not enough for my fare, for my hair, for everything. Oh, let me give you half salary, then in the course of the month I will. No. That is very wrong. Pay them their full salary, and then if you have deficit, you have friends, then that goes also to that point. Then you have friends. Then that goes to my 4th point, borrowing them money. That is wrong. By the way, that is wrong. That one I'm going to say, that is wrong. Borrowing money from your house help is wrong. I think there need to be boundaries, to be honest. Yeah, you need to have boundaries between. For example, at workplace, do you go asking your boss for money? Me, no. I've never borrowed money from my boss. How will I start? Yeah. So, my boss have never asked me for money. It's the other way around. Yeah, my boss have never asked me for money. So borrowing them money, to me, that is wrong. You want to tell me among all your friends, your circle, you have no one you can borrow money. Now you have come down to ask your house help the small amount of the money you are paying them, whether it is small or much or literally, no matter the money you are paying them. Do you want to tell me that you don't have anybody else to borrow money? To me, I feel that is wrong. There should be boundaries, and good boundaries, and there should be money boundaries. Yes, there should be money boundaries. So no, that is number 4. Do not borrow money from them. Yeah, let them plan their salary, let them plan their money, and then yes, just leave it there. We go to number 5. using harsh or abusive words toward them, treating them unfairly. Yeah, that is being physical and verbal abuse. Yes, I think it's wrong. They are adult. Why would you insult them? Why would you abuse them? And there are some employers who go to the extent of physically abusing their house help. How? How? This is someone else's child. This is an adult, because I don't, even if it's a minor, but I don't think you guys employ minor, because that is one thing you should never do. You should never employ a minor. I've given you another point. But why would you abuse them or use abusive language or harsh words toward them? These are human beings. They are taking care of your children. They're taking care of your family. Would you want someone out there to use harsh words toward you or your children? The answer is no. So the same case applies. Don't use a harsh word or abuse them. If you are tired of them, just tell them to leave. If you are tired of them, just tell them to leave. They'll go back. They have a home. They were not chased away. They were just wanting to improve their life, and make their life better. So using harsh words toward them, I feel it's overboard and it's wrong. Those who go against, even beating them up, you can be sued. They can go and say, if there is evidence, you can be sued. So I think that is wrong. We go to number 6, using them as a parenting scapegoat. What do I mean by that? That blaming them for your child bad behavior or your child behavior, and also using them as a bad example. I've combined like a very good point. Using them as a parenting scapegoat. Househelp are not deputy parents. Househelp are not alternative parents. Househelp do not replace your role as a parent. They help you. You manage your house, you ensure your kids are in good manners, you ensure your kids are taken care of. They're just helping you. They're just there to help you. So using them as a parenting scapegoat, it's very wrong. It shows that you have failed as a parent, to take care of your kids. Blaming them for your child bad behavior, it's very wrong. Because how? You are the parents. Perhaps this househelp has only stayed for 5 months, 2 months, or 1 year, and you are telling them that they are the one who are showing your children bad behavior. What example are you portraying to your children? I think you should be the one telling your children the bad and the wrong, so that they can see. They can have something to mirror to. So may think using them as a bad example. For example, you are like, unaona ni tabia zako mbaya unafunza watoto. That is very wrong. Using them as a bad, musome musikue kama huyo. You just go to school, don't be like her. That is very wrong. Musisome musikue kama msichana wa kazi kama yeye. That is demeaning them, and that is very wrong. I think as an employer, if you have ever done something like that, I think you need to apologize to your help. Yes, because using them as a parenting scapegoat, if you see them like they are doing something that will have a negative effect to your children, it's good to sit them down. You tell them, number 1, in this house we don't expose our children to this and this and this, so kindly don't do it. In our house we don't use this and this kind of language, so don't use it around my children. So, and if they do that, please just release them. We are in a free world. Fire higher until you get the person that will be able to obey your house rules. Nobody will see you for hiring. You have evidence. So the other one, making them lie and or cover up bad things in the house. Making them lie. For example, your husband is calling, you are not yet in the house, and then you tell them, just tell him I'm just stepped out, and you have not been in the house the whole night. That is the extreme. Or something bad has happened in the house, and then or something not even bad, you are telling them to lie. you're telling them to lie to your children. I think that is wrong. You should not, if just handle the issues head on. Stop using her as an intermediary, and making her like making her look like the bad person. Yeah? Why are you making her lie and cover up for bad things in the house? That is very wrong. So I think we are hoping there's something if you are a culprit to any of the 7 that I have said. I know perhaps you are going to change, or tell me why you did it. Yeah, comment below and tell me how you did. I'm not judging. We learn every day. So comment below. Number 8, deny them use of phone or communication. Yes, denying them use of phone or communication. I know some of you will be, there is a flip side. Me, I usually tell them, when you are, when you wake up, this and this and this is you're supposed to do. Yeah, you cannot be cooking and you're on your phone like this. Like, use your phone in the right manner. Yeah, but denying them phone completely, that you cannot use the phone from morning to 10 p.m. while you're in my house. I think the role should be lenient in a way that they can be able to take a call when someone calls. They should be able to know how to balance, talk to them, advise them. For example, when even me, I'm at work, I cannot be typing and I'm scrolling, like the boss is talking, I'm on my phone. Just tell them. Some of them are not trained, so train them. Tell them that when you are doing your chores, put your phone aside. Yeah, and then denying them. For example, there are others that are told that don't speak to anyone in this apartment. Don't. If I see you talking to anyone, I'm going to fire you. Let them interact with people, but advise them that they should be wise in their interaction, so that they are not fed with some bad ideas and all that. So in terms of communication, you need to, don't deny them communication, don't deny them interacting with other people around, but tell them to be wise in their interaction and in their communication. Then we go to number 10. Number 9, not 10. Taking away the identity card. Yes, taking away the identity card. I know this one, I'm going to rub shoulders the wrong way with people, but this is gospel according to Winnie. Me, I feel it is wrong to take their identity card. What I mean, there are some employers, once the house helps come to their house, they immediately take away their ID from them. They keep them under their custody until the day the house help will be leaving. So even the house help, when they want, and we are in an era of M-Pesa and all that, when a house help wants to use the ID, they don't have access to their ID. Alternatively, me, I feel, if you want to keep their ID, let them give you a photocopy, or you have a phone, take pictures of both sides and keep it in your phone, a digital copy, that you can, in case of anything, you can present it to the police or where you want to present it. But taking it physically, staying with the ID, even your employer does not stay with your ID, they have copy. Yes, when we were being employed, we were told to give copies of our IDs, but we were not told to submit our the original copy of the ID. So personally, I feel it's so wrong to take away the house help ID. If you never knew, I think it's wrong. Kindly allow them to stay with their document. Just have a copy. Yeah, hoping we are learning. And then number 10 is allowing other people, e.g. family members, friends, to misuse them or accuse them of things without evidence. Sometimes you will go to the village or somewhere with your house help, and everybody else decide now the village house help has also arrived. And then they are like, oh, she should wash the clothes for everyone, she should do this for everyone. My friend, this is your house help. She takes care of your family and your children. When you are employing her, the salary bargain was, I have either 2 children, this is the size of my house, this is what I can offer. Do you accept? Yes. Now, how comes all of a sudden she has turned out to be a village house help? That when you go, everybody is commanding her around. Everybody is now, they have kept clothes. Everybody want now to bring their clothes for the house help to wash. Oh, everybody want their house to be done general cleaning because, oh, they have been brought the fridge house help. No. I think as employer ladies, we need to, I'm not saying when you go to the village that they should not help. No, that they should help to at least a minimum level which is understandable to everyone, which at least to them, at least even for, like for my example, myself, when you go to the village, my help will ensure that my kids have eaten, my house is clean, like just the way she does here in Nairobi. But she can also go to help cook in my mom's place because we cook together. She's just helping. Not that now is the time that oh, my mom will bring clothes, the other person will me, I'll tell them they call someone else. I'm going to pay that person. But at least my help will maintain her work of taking care of my children and my family, because I don't want her to be overworked. Because even when you go to the village, she also need to rest a bit. So at least it's very wrong that you as an employer, when you go to the village, you encourage people around, your brother, your cousin, everybody to misuse her. To be honest, unless they are paying her, unless they are saying, we give you these more clothes and we will pay you. Unless they are paying her and she agrees, so that one I'm like, okay, you are earning extra cash. But if they are doing that for free, no, I will not allow. And then the other things is, in that point, is allowing people to accuse her wrongly. There are people who sometimes will come to your house, relative, and know that and they will do some bad things, and then because they know the house help is the outsider, they will start saying, oh, it's her, it's her, it's her. My friend, never side with them until you know the truth. This is I say a house help is part of my family. I will listen to her. Okay, my house has cameras now, but before I put those cameras, there's something that happened, and I'm like, I don't want to listen to voices. Let me install camera, I can see what happened. Yeah. So back to our point, it's very wrong to allow people come to a house or out there neighbors to accuse your house help without evidence, and you side with them. Remember, she came to your house. You are like the parent. Their parents are very far away. You need to protect her and investigate. If it is true she did something wrong, then now you can know how to solve the issue. If it is releasing her, warning her, telling her that things should never happen again, yes. But accepting that you have been told, oh, she did it, and you're like, oh, you are there exchanging word, telling her how bad she is, blah blah blah, that is very wrong. So guys, those are the 10 points that I feel, the 10 things I feel you should not do to your house help. I'm going to highlight them. Never deny them food or give them separate meals. Number 1. Number 2, never deny them time to rest. Number 3, not paying them on time or withholding their payments or not paying them in full. Number 4, borrowing them money. Yeah, mama, keep boundaries. Number 5, using harsh or abusive words toward them. Number 6, them using as parenting scapegoat. Yes, the children you are the parent. Take care of your children. Number 7, making them lie or cover up on bad things in the house. Yes, my mama. Face thing heads on. Stop hiding behind your house help. Number 8, denying them use of phone or communication. Yeah, allow them to have time to just refresh. Yes. Number 9, taking them away the identity card. And number 10, allowing other people to misuse her. So those are the 10 things I feel as Winnie that the 10 things that I could put down on things I feel that you should not do to your house help. But if you feel there are so many other things that we should not do to our house help, I'm also open to learning kindly comment below, and then I'll be so happy and glad to share with everyone else, and we will learn. We can even do part 2 of this. So guys, thank you for watching. I'm happy to start this series of addressing issues to do with house help. Tell me the topic that you want me to share, and I'll be so glad to share. Yes, I'll be so glad to talk about it. So comment, and if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Support this mama. We bring up children and happy family. Yes, kindly subscribe. I love you all as I continue bringing you amazing recipe and amazing conversation. Love you. Bye.